Hey guys, we are back live. This is your boy Luis here at Sky Guy Collectors for another live stream, and this is my
What's up,
co-host.
guys? Chris here, guys. What's up?
We
What's
have
happening?
Chris here, guys, live with us. Um, guys, I just want to say thank you guys for all your support and your love that you guys continue to give us here in Sky Guy Collectors. We finally hit 500. Chris, are you excited for 500?
500? Yes! Yes!
500. We're halfway there. We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
Halfway there.
Halfway to 1K, baby. Bring
We're,
it on.
we're halfway
Maybe,
there.
maybe we get something for Christmas. Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe we do hit 1,000 by Christmas. That'd be a great Christmas present for
That
us.
would be that'd be a good birthday and Christmas present for myself.
Yeah, that would be so true. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for your support and your love. We love meeting you guys at New York Comic Con. If you guys have seen
Yes.
the videos, please, if you haven't, please go to our link or actually our channel, and you will see that whole entire 4 day journey. I
Yes.
want to shout out Liam. You man, you've been awesome. Thank you for meeting with us and just
Nice meeting you, Liam.
yeah, man. And also, we just want
Yeah.
to shout out Bits and Buttons. You guys have been
Yes.
amazing. And Humpty with two M's.
Humpty.
And then our new
Our
friend Seth, man.
Seth.
Thank you guys
Yes.
for your
MCE.
MCE. Thank you for your
What's poppin'?
what's popping.
What's poppin'?
Thank you guys so much for your support and also just
It was
your
it was
communication.
yeah, it was an awesome experience. Had a lot of fun. Wish we were still there. I can't wait till next year. Next year, I can't wait.
Yeah, next year is gonna be great.
Next year,
Yeah, guys. So again, thank you guys so much for all those
yes,
amazing people that we met at Comic Con, but also you guys that'll watch us and keep this thing alive, and also something that we love to do. So we appreciate it. But we do have one more thing to ask from you guys. Chris, would you like to tell them what they can do?
please, if you like what we do, hit that subscribe button.
Come on now, hit that
Hit
button.
that subscribe,
Hit
and
that.
if you like what you're seeing, also hit that thumbs up.
Hit that thumbs up.
It goes a long way. And
Yes.
also set notifications
Mm,
so whenever we do something like this, you can be notified when we go live or drop any video.
that's right.
There's a lot of we have a lot of content coming. Uh, we are backlogged. Well, I'm backlogged with a lot of
I
stuff.
got some stuff
Uh,
too.
yes, Luis has some stuff. Trying to get it out before the end of the year, so I could do a room tour here
Oh, that'd be
for you
lit.
guys. Yes. So, but again, thank you everybody. Greatly appreciated. This journey has been great. We're still on this journey, so
We're still on this journey, and
yes.
um, yeah, we can't thank you guys enough. But let's get right into it, guys. We're going to be talking about Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, the end of Phase 4, finally. The end of Phase 4 in the
It's the end
MCU.
of phase 4, beginning of phase 5. Whatever you want to call
Whatever you potato tomato. I don't even know if that made sense, but um,
it.
definitely, guys. We're um, man. First of all, I just gotta say, if you guys haven't seen the movie, please stop here, go to the movie theaters, watch this movie, come back, and then join the discussion. This will be here
Yes.
afterwards. We don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen the movie, so please. Um, this is not a spoil-free review. We will be
We'll
talking.
try our best.
We'll,
We'll try our
we'll
best,
try our
but
best.
we can't promise anything, so don't hold us to it.
Don't hold us to it. So Kevin Feige, don't come after me.
But well, which Kevin's gonna come after you? The human or the robot?
I'll take the robot.
He was nicer.
He was nicer.
Yes.
But
So
yes, go ahead,
cool.
Chris.
All right, so let's jump in here, brother. What
Yeah.
did you think of the movie?
Oof. Okay. What did I think of the movie in general? Like, okay, that's a really heavy question. Chris hit me hard.
That's what I do.
I know. Okay, what do I think of the movie? Okay, so I mean, we gotta say the obvious, right? Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P. What a legend. Thank you for being Black Panther. Thank you for being T'Challa. Um, you kind of, to me, I think this movie did justice and also moved within the reality of grace for the character of T'Challa, but also Chadwick Boseman. Um, with the way that they presented the beginning of the movie with Shuri trying to save her own brother, and because of an unknown illness that was taken over T'Challa. I think that was a very smart and graceful way to pay respects to Chadwick, and also not give us like an unanswered way. I also believe that this movie was very well done. I to me, my personal opinion, if you want to put it in the chat, you can. But my personal opinion, I think that Black Panther was the movie of this year in terms of Marvel movies. I think it beat Doctor Strange, and I think it totally beat Thor. This movie was well done from the beginning to the end with just the directing, and also the star power. The star power and the storyline was very well done in terms of foundational work and also the ground that they laid. That it didn't feel like it needed T'Challa. Not saying that. Do I wish T'Challa was still here? Yes, of course. But the way that they presented everything and the way that character development was done and the storyline and how everything flowed all together, it was a really good movie.
To pick it up there, if I had to describe this movie, it was very tasteful.
Mm.
And what I mean by tasteful is going into the movie, I was worried about how they were going to handle the actor's death, and they hit it out of the ballpark from beginning to end. Uh, each scene had you engaged, wanting more.
Right.
Very emotional in the beginning and the end. Very, very emotional.
Mm.
Um, the music was very well done. It hit the points, the themes of the different scenes, and CGI was excellent.
Finally.
Finally, CGI was excellent. I got, I would say, I got Endgame vibes, to be honest with you. While I was watching the movie, Endgame vibe. Overall, I do agree with you. MCU movie of the year, beat out Doctor Strange, I think by a mile.
Oh.
Knowing the story and knowing Namor, now that was excellent. We got a new character. Namor was excellent, reminding me of the comics. He starts off as a villain, but spoiler, later on he does become a hero. So, but overall, excellent movie. If you haven't seen it yet, please go see it. It's a very, very good movie. I can't wait till it comes back on Disney Plus. I'll be watching it again. I went with my wife. I went with my nephew. They both liked it. It was just action packed from beginning to end. It was very, very good movie.
Yeah, and kind of just to feed off what Chris said, like it was an emotional roller coaster, in the best way possible, I would say. It left you on your seat.
Yeah, it did.
It really did. The just the emotional tension of where this world is, and also this country. Wakanda is a country. So it's definitely a nice feel that we not only see the magnitude of how the Queen, right, Queen Ramonda, because King T'Challa is now dead and his mom takes the role, but also to see her take over a country that everybody wants to attack because of vibranium. I really thought it was well done, but also we got to kind of remember where we were in terms of like the whole timeline, because don't forget this is a year, I think a year after the blip, right?
Yep, a year after the blip, after they came out in front of the world saying we exist, We have vibranium.
Right,
You
exactly.
know, vibranium plays a big role in it.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that in the first movie with their technology, and also to see that being played, but also the magnitude of how the world views Wakanda now.
Yep.
And I know, I kind of like Falcon and the Winter Soldier when we got more of the world government and the state of where the
Hmm.
world is in terms of everybody coming back, right? Now we see countries divided and also trying to like also get power here.
Yep. Hmm.
Um, not just with America, but also with France and all the other nations too. And just to seeing that played out because we I think sometimes we forget that these movies are actually playing a big storyline, not only just within the characters themselves, but also the world magnitude of where everything is. Um, the reason why I bring that up because we had Julia come back, or the character Val,
Hmm.
um, and seeing the way that she takes the world at this point, and the way that
Yep.
she views vibranium. I thought that was very interesting
Yeah.
and tasteful, but also emotional of why like this movie to me
Hmm.
didn't feel like it felt like everything was at stake because everybody wanted to protect their country.
Yes.
No one felt like a true villain because everybody like I could understand everybody's motives, you know?
I can understand all the other countries because now they're vulnerable.
Right.
Like Wakanda is now the most powerful country in the whole world to the world's eyes, you know. But they don't see themselves that way. They see themselves as being a leader, helping, you know.
Right.
Also, a lot of countries are holding a bad taste in their mouth because they were hidden for so long
Mm-hmm.
and not sharing everything. So I want to lead up to what did you think of Shuri?
Shuri.
Shuri? Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's okay. Sorry. Shuri. I think Shuri was very playful in the first movie. I mean, she was the little sister,
Mm-hmm.
and big brain. Technology based. It's nice to see more of her emotional aspect as a character in this
Mm-hmm.
one. Because not only we also get to see like as the like big brain in a country in a nation that focus a lot on tradition, you know
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, they really stick with their traditions. You saw that with the guard, the lieutenant, sorry, I kind of
Yep.
forgot her name, the lieutenant, but also Umbaku does not believe in technology, and just the way that they praise the Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool to see her development and the way that she is in a contrast to her people,
Mm-hmm.
because she's very technology based and she has this. She said something very small when she saw Riri. She said, "Wow, the elders wouldn't be too fond of someone this smart at a young age."
Yes,
And
I do agree.
I know it was a quick sentence, but I felt like it also showed how people like looked at her because she was so
Mm-hmm.
smart and intelligent, and the way that she looked at vibranium, compared to how the rest of her country just sees it as tradition and worship, where
Mm-hmm.
she saw it as a technology scientific advancement.
Well, you hit all the nails on the head there. Also, aren't you getting vibes of like Tony Stark?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, she's taking her power is her knowledge, right? At this point,
Yeah,
at this point, she tried to save her brother, she failed. She tried to recreate the flower that Killmonger
destroyed.
burned,
Yeah.
destroyed. And, to see that struggle where she was a young, vibrant uh, adolescent, pretty
Yeah.
much. And all she was doing was helping other people, but she really didn't lead anybody.
Mm.
So when her brother passed, she was struggling. And I saw the struggle. I felt the emotion. When a movie's good, when you feel the emotion
Mm.
of the character, where you could relate to the character, and it doesn't feel um, fabricated.
Mm.
If that makes sense, it's not fabric. You feel actual you can relate to that person. That's what I felt with her character
Yeah.
and her development, because she went from adolescence, and she actually became a woman, a very smart and powerful woman at the end. And when I say powerful, powerful meaning um, strong willed
Yeah.
to do to make a change, but take her knowledge and lead with her knowledge. Also, take some things that were the ancestors once did in Wakanda. Uh, cool. We have somebody watching. Is that who's that? Who's that watching? Harmony Apparel. Thank you. Got a question, Luis.
All right.
Do you
That's
think
it.
Do you think Namor will come back in another movie?
Mm. Namor. Well, okay, so let's talk about who Namor is. Namor is the main, I guess. Well, I guess Chris kind of touched up a little bit. He's the main protagonist in this. Um, but to me, he didn't really feel like a protagonist because he had the motives of protecting his people. He's kind of like the Aquaman in Marvel.
Yes. DC and
I
Marvel,
mean,
they have same characters, different, whatever.
yeah, but
Same difference.
But I guess will he come back in another movie? I mean, right? Like you kind of want him to come back, right?
He was so like right now the whole world thinks Wakanda has vibranium. Now we find out there's another part of the world, and it's in the ocean that has vibranium. So now it's another civilization
mm,
that is created around vibranium, and it was cool. It was
yeah,
cool to see. It was very, very cool to see, and they want to be hidden.
yeah,
They don't want the outside world, which outside world finds out, it will destroy what, because when people don't understand what a certain species or animal is, they want to dissect it and figure out what it is. But Namor himself, great character in the movie. The actor, phenomenal.
yeah,
He is Mexican, so he's able to relate to that uh, mythic side, I would say,
well,
Mexican lore.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
like the Aztec
Aztec.
aspect.
He was speaking Aztec language. He knows how to speak it. He didn't learn it.
Yeah,
He knows it. So it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool to see that, and uh, just to see his wings on his feet, man. If I had a video to show you guys when he popped out, my wife and my nephew would look at each other and like, what the heck is that? And they stare over at me. He goes, yes,
his
he has
wings.
wings on his feet.
Yeah, I know it's not like the guy from Hercules, okay. But no, I mean like I guess to answer the question when it comes to Namor, like I I hope that they use Namor in terms of building the Illuminati. Because he was part of the Illuminati. We did get the Illuminati in Doctor Strange. Spoiler alert if you
Mhm.
didn't watch it. Uh, but Neymar is a strong leader, as you can tell from the way that he
Mhm.
not only led his people, the Talocan, but the way that they respect him. They would die for him. Um,
What's his Mexican name? Kukulkan.
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 Yeah, Kukulkan.
Kukulkan.
So his Aztec slash I guess Mexican name was Tukulkan, or what the Earth dwellers like we will call
Mhm.
him Namor, or
Namor.
if you put a little bit of Spanish to it, Namor, or
Namor.
Namor, which no more, like
No
no,
more.
like he has no love.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
so
But
yes,
I'm sorry to cut you
no,
off,
no, you're good.
but in the comics,
Yes,
what is Namor? He is a mutant.
Yes, yes, yeah. He's a mutant.
and they said it in the movie.
Right. So okay. So, which is okay. Good thing that you brought
Yeah,
that up
I'm
because
bringing it up now because this is a debate
no.
now. Not a debate, but is he the first mutant or was it Miss Marvel?
Well, depends on what defined. Well,
They were both defined exactly the same way with their blood,
hmm.
right?
I'm trying to think right
Right?
here. I'm trying to think right here. You testing my brain. Testing my brain
Because
at seven
Miss
thirty at night.
Marvel, they brought up it was the bracelet was interacting with her DNA,
Right.
right? So
Yep.
acting with her blood. Namor, whatever his mother
Drank. Yeah.
drank, create not created him, but it infected his blood.
Right. His DNA.
So therefore, because he does not look like his people, when his people are in the water, they look like normal human beings,
Wait.
except
So
for they have gills on their necks.
okay. Cool. So I'm gonna twist the plot even more.
Okay.
Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
mutant or not? Because he got injected by a spider, which then affected his bloodstreams and then changed his DNA.
That could be later on where they're going to say Spider-Man's a mutant.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it's just like it's cool that we're starting to see fragments of
yeah,
mutants coming into the MCU, which is what we all want. We want to see mutants.
yeah. So
You
okay.
know,
So going back to your question, Neymar being a mutant. The reason why I highlight that of Neymar being a mutant is because I'm hoping that a certain individual from a certain school will put on a certain headset, right, and use his little mind powers to locate a certain individual named Namor to be part of a group called the Illuminati.
he can't use that. He can't use that headset because Deadpool broke it.
Well,
It's broken.
that's a
It's
different
broken.
different universe,
Is it
maybe.
a different universe?
I don't
Is
know.
it a different? I don't know. It's so the one thing about this next phase, it's so all over the place. We don't know where we're going with everything.
Well, we know the end.
We know the ending. We
We
know
know
what's
the
happening in
ending.
it, ending, but we don't know how we're going to get from here to there. And right now, it's like all the multiverses are like, what is our Earth? I would say, and or our timeline compared to the rest of the timeline. So
For sure.
it's very, very, very interesting. So we touched on Namor. Now, did you get vibes of a certain group that's starting to come together that we didn't really see except for one person in this movie?
You talking about Thunderbolt?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was making sure.
Yeah. I just want to see if we're on the same page. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
So
this is
I
why we made the channel. Okay, cool. We're good, guys.
so we are going to get the Thunderbolts. There it's already said
Yeah,
we
it's
are.
already confirmed. Yes.
So now I want to back up a little bit. Do you think, spoilers,
Hmm.
people, do you think we should have recast Black Panther
Hmm.
like we're doing with other characters?
How so?
Do you think that would have changed the mood of this movie?
Do I think it would change the mood of this movie? Um. Yeah, I mean, so, all right, we got to handle this question with a lot of grace and understanding.
While you're doing that one, I got another question from a viewer from Meadow Podcast.
Okay.
Is Shuri the queen of Wakanda? She is now.
Well, wait, hold up.
Actually, no. I
No.
take that back. I take
Whoa,
that back.
hold up.
I take that back.
Wait, I don't
Let's answer
know.
the first question. We'll come back to
Okay,
this one.
okay. Good question. Good question, Metal.
That's a good question.
Thank you, Metal, for your question. Okay, let me see. Uh, now I got to remember the question.
casting of
Oh yes, okay.
casting.
So yeah, I want to handle this question with like I guess grace, because again, Chadwick Boseman, look man, phenomenal actor. Very tragic of
Mm.
what happened to him, with stage 4 cancer. He will. He just presented the character in a very noble and very honorable fashion. Um, so I do want to say like, is there another Chadwick? No, of course not. There won't ever be another Chadwick. What I can say is that um, the multiverse and having all these different universes does it open an opportunity to have a different variant of a Black Panther or like T'Challa. Yeah, of course. And if they decide to, cast a different T'Challa from a different universe, like I wouldn't be mad because we are in the multiverse, and if they decided to do that, in terms of like Secret Wars, we already know that's coming. That to me, like I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, oh, dude, this is awesome. What a great way to also respect and honor T'Challa, the Black Panther, but also continue with the timeline, or the story from the MCU. So I wouldn't be mad if they did it in this movie. I mean, I guess it would depend on the certain groups, right?
Well,
uh,
I think they made up for what they did at the end of the movie.
yeah.
I spoilers. He had a son.
Oh
So
yeah, he got freaky.
like if everybody knows the comic books, Namor killed Black Panther.
Yes.
So that is still quote unquote a possibility. You know what I mean? And you know what? They're trying to do fan service for everybody. You know, what they did here was very, like I said earlier, very tasteful,
Yeah,
not outrageous.
for sure.
It was it was classy. It was done very very well. A lot of thought went into this, and then especially in the beginning of the movie when they had the funeral. I believe that was not acting, even though they were shooting a movie. I think that was real emotions running through everybody that was on set because you know he was our Black Panther. I'm sorry, he's Black Panther from now until the end of time. He was awesome. He was awesome. He brought that character to life, and I'll never forget that. And they did it very gracefully
Yeah.
in this movie. So, with that being said, is Shuri Queen?
Oh, is Shuri Queen? I mean, she the new Black Panther. Spoiler alert. You're welcome. She the new Black Panther. She
Doesn't mean that she's queen though.
that's what I'm saying. She the new Black Panther. That's what I gotta say.
I'm gonna say I'm rethinking this now. I'm gonna say no because she didn't go through the
Traditional way of
traditional battle
right.
of becoming the ruler.
So yeah. So again, as we is let's recall the first movie, right? Black Panther. Um, when T'Challa's father, what's his name? Something Chala. T'Challa. Yeah, right? Isn't it T'Challa?
Mm-hmm. T'Challa.
Yeah. When King
Mm-hmm.
T'Challa died from, the summit, um, when, you know, T'Challa, right, his son, went back to Wakanda. They had their funeral for their dad, right? But also, it was the ceremony of challenging who was going to be the next king. As we all remember, there's 5 different tribes that have royal blood to challenge for the crown. And since T'Challa, the son of T'Challa, he does have the right to fight, and we recall that T'Challa had to face M'Baku, right, for the crown of king, and that's when like T'Challa won. This time around, right, Queen Romana, spoiler alert, she dies. Um, I don't think we mentioned that, but Queen Ramonda, which is T'Challa's and Shuri's mother, she dies. Namor killed her, drowned her, and well, he physically drowned her, but
No, she drowned saving, and we'll get to this. She saving somebody.
yeah, she saved Riri. Sorry,
Yes.
I wanted to be blunt there. But yeah, so right now we know that Queen Ramonda is dead, so they don't have technically a ruler. And after the war between the Wakandans and the Telokandans, they decide to hold a ceremony of who's going to be king, and this is where the movie ends with M'Baku saying the Black Panther Shuri is not going to be at the traditional, again, fighting tradition ceremony.
But he still wanted to fight somebody.
But yeah, and he's like, I'm in. He's like, someone fight me, bro, like, cause I want to be king. So,
how was it? I'm sorry to cut. How was it when Namor cracked him in the chest?
Oh, yo. Okay, guys, look. This movie is an emotional roller coaster. Everybody died, okay?
Hey, what's up, Liam? Welcome.
Liam,
how you doing, buddy?
Liam, everybody died. You came at the wrong time. We talking about death here, bro. What happened again?
Yeah. Now just say hello. Liam popped in.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the movie. Man, it's hard to come up with words because it's so good. I want to see it again. I want to see it again. This is definitely to see it more than once.
Yeah. Well, okay. So Liam's on. Yo, Liam. Question for you, my guy. Let's see if you're still on. Hopefully you saw Wakanda. Are you gonna get any of the action figure toys? Hopefully from Fig Arts or Hot Toys. Let's see if he answers that. Let's call him out.
He said, "Lava." He said, "Deep stream moment."
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to my boy Liam. Yo, if you guys, yo, right now, everybody go click on Liam, follow him. The dude's hilarious.
Yes.
He has hilarious
awesome.
shorts. Man, it was a pleasure to meet you at Comic Con. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, so going back, I think Shuri is not the queen. I think it actually will be M'Baku who is the king of Wakanda.
Shuri is the protector. I'll say this: she is the protector.
Yeah, and
of Wakanda.
I think she's definitely the protector of Wakanda. But also, you saw more leadership roles from M'Baku.
Yes, he was tamed more. He was like, I think because they welcomed him in with all the other tribes finally.
Yeah.
And not feeling like an outsider. And also, he took everybody in when they wanted to leave the main city.
Yeah.
That was cool. Like, he literally took them in and housed everybody till they could figure out that Namor is no more of a threat to Wakanda. And Liam answered you. He said, "Bro, I'm ready to murder my wallet," he said.
Yo, okay. You're ready to murder your wallet. Chris is ready to murder his wallet. Like, that's it, man.
What wallet? My wallet's already gone.
Yeah,
it's already burnt.
Chris already bought the three new Hot Toys for Black Panther. But yeah,
cool. So, Luis, if you had to rate this movie, what would you rate it, bro?
Oh man, how I'll rate this movie? A scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
1 to 10. 10 being like the highest.
10 being like Endgame.
Endgame. Whew. 1 being like Miss Marvel or She-Hulk.
Yes.
Okay.
And Liam said we all could go in debt together.
Okay.
Yes,
cool,
we will. We're already there.
Dude.
We're already in debt.
Dude, Wakanda forever. We will go debt forever. Yeah, I would rate this movie. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think this movie was really well done. It's a great sequel. Does it beat the first one? No, of course not. But it's definitely a great sequel. It does provide for me as a fan a lot more hope going into Phase 5 because this year has been very hard as a Marvel fan to really keep up. So in terms of Wakanda Forever, 7.5.
I would give it a solid 8.
Mm.
Still not better than the first one,
Yeah.
but I give it an 8 for emotion. It was a motion. It was a motion roller coaster from the beginning to end. Uh, Also, we got to see new characters. Uh, we got to see Namor, and we forgot to talk about Ironheart. We actually got to see Ironheart.
Riri
Her
Williams.
Riri Will, awesome. There's a future for her in the MCU now. So collectively, I give it 8 for the way the motion was and the little twist that they gave us at the end.
For sure. But
That was a big twist.
it
That
was
was a
a
big
twist.
twist. I wasn't expecting that.
But you know what, guys? We just want to say thank you guys for tuning in, watching us
Yes, thank
during
you.
our live stream as we talk about Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
And before we tune out, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification. Again,
Hit that bell.
hit that
Hit that
bell
bell.
because we
Hit it.
love doing this, and we're planning to do more live stream as we approach 2023. We have learned so
Yeah.
much this year, and we can't wait to see what our journey holds. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This
Thank
is
you.
your
Thank
boy
you. Thank you.
Luis, Wakanda Forever.